Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Avatar The Last Airbender Season 3 episode... which are we? 13. The Firebending Masters. So this will be interesting, I suppose. I wonder if we'll just fast forward through the majority of Aang's training period. Probably not, but whatever. So this, I think, will be quite interesting. I'm still a little sad though that the series is like at its last stretch, so to say. According to my calculations, I should be done in almost a week. Oh boy. Unfortunate, but that's just how life goes, and eventually we were going to reach this point. It's just rather unfortunate that it already showed up. Not because I'm not enjoying the series, but because this has become a part of my daily routine now, so it's quite a shame to stop it.
But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone.
I wonder if he could do a wind fan. You know? Like, wind so sharp that it could cut, like, anything. We haven't seen anything that sharp. Yes.
What's the new plan? The new plan is the old plan. You just need to master all 4 elements and confront the Fire Lord before the comet comes.
Where am I supposed to get a firebending teacher?
Hello,
chips.
Zuko here. I think it's time I joined your group and taught the Avatar firebending.
Yeah.
And I know my destiny is to help you restore balance to the world.
I think you are supposed to be my firebending teacher.
Yep. It's a pretty good build-up to this episode, at least, so I wonder how this will go.
But remember, firebending in and of itself is not something to fear.
Okay, not something to fear.
But if you don't respect it, chew you up and spit you out like an angry Komodo rhino. Now, show me what you've got.
That's a weird...
Any amount of fire you can make.
That's a weird angle for Aang.
Maybe I need a little more instruction. Perhaps a demonstration?
Good idea. You might want to take a couple steps back. What was that? That was the worst fire bending I've ever seen.
I thought it was nice.
That's interesting. His chakra is all messed
Why
up.
is this happening?
Maybe it's the altitude.
Yeah, could be.
Interesting. Or it could be just that you're just changing.
Just breathe and...
That one kind of felt hot.
Don't patronize me. You know what it's supposed to look like.
Sorry, Sifu Hotman.
And stop calling me that.
That's really strange, though.
Hey, jerks. Mind if I watch you 2 jerks do your jerk bending? Get out of here! Okay, take it easy. I was just kidding around. Jerk bending. Still got it.
Oh, and the jokes. How hilarious. I do wonder why Zuko can't bend, though. It's definitely something to do with his not being
I've got some
stable.
pretty bad news. I've lost my stuff.
Don't look at me. I didn't touch your stuff.
I'm talking about my firebending. It's gone.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the irony. You know how it would have been nice for us if you'd lost your firebending a long time ago?
Well, it's not lost. It's just weaker for some reason.
Maybe you're just not as good as you think you are. Ouch.
I bet it's because I changed sides.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
Maybe it isn't.
It makes a lot of
Maybe
sense.
Your firebending comes from rage. And you just don't have enough anger to fuel it the way you used to.
So, all we need to do is make Zuko angry. Easy enough.
The anger flow through you.
Okay, cut it out! Look, even if you're right, I don't want to rely on hate and anger anymore. There has to be another way.
Bash!
You're gonna need to learn to draw your firebending from a different source.
Yeah.
I recommend the original source.
How's he supposed to do that? By jumping into a volcano?
No. Zuko needs to go back to whatever the original source of firebending is.
So, is he jumping into a volcano?
Passion?
I don't know. For earthbending, the original benders were badger moles. One day when I
So,
was little,
dragons!
I hid in a cave.
It'll be dragons! Oh my god, it'll be dragons! We're gonna get dragons! Oh my god! Hype! Dragon hype! Oh god! It'll be freaking dragons! Oh boy!
They were blind, just like me. So we understood each other. I was able to learn earthbending, not just as a martial art, but as an extension of my senses.
Mm-hmm.
For them, the original earthbenders, it wasn't just about fighting. It was their way of interacting with the world.
That's
amazing,
cute.
Toph. I learned from the monks, but the original airbenders were the sky bison. Maybe you can give me a lesson sometime, buddy.
Well, this doesn't help me. The
Awesome.
original firebenders were the dragons, and they're extinct.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Goku had a dragon, and there were plenty of dragons when I was a kid.
Well, they aren't around anymore, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
You need to find the dragon in you.
The first people to learn from the dragons were the ancient sun warriors.
Sun warriors? Well, I know they weren't around when I was a kid.
So Zuko needs to awaken the dragon
They died
inside.
thousands of years ago. But their civilization wasn't too far from where we are now. Maybe we could learn something by poking around their ruins.
So
Yeah.
the monks used to tell me. Sometimes the shadows of the past can be felt by the present.
Hey, that's
So,
kind of clever.
Maybe you'll pick up some super old sun warrior energy just by standing where they stood 1,000 years ago? More or less. Either I find a new way to firebend, or the Avatar has to find a new teacher.
Yeah.
We've been riding for hours. I don't know why, but I thought this thing would be a lot faster.
Appa's right, Zuko. In our group, typically we start out our missions with a more upbeat attitude. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
It's awesome that, like, Zuko still looks... He is still Zuko after all. That's really awesome.
Whoa!
That I do quite like that, I must say.
Even though these buildings are ancient, there's something eerily familiar about them. I can tell the Fire Sages' temples are somehow descended from these.
Okay, we learned something about architecture. Hopefully we'll learn something about firebending too. Alice can
Indeed.
be a great teacher.
Oh hey, look. Traps. Agile little bugger.
I think the past is trying to kill me.
I can't believe it. This booby trap must be centuries old, and it still works.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot
Nice.
more. Maybe this means we shouldn't be here.
Or, you know, you could
Where's
just
that
be
upbeat attitude you were
Prince of
talking about?
Persia.
Besides,
Prince of Persia.
people don't make traps unless they've got something worth protecting.
Indeed. So, yeah, it's definitely worth coming there.
Look, this
Huh.
seems promising, though I'm not sure what this tells us about the original source of firebending.
You look pretty angry to me.
I thought the dragons were friends with the Sun Warriors.
Well, they had a funny way of showing it.
Oh, they breathed fire on the Sun
Zuko,
Warriors.
Something happened to the dragons in the last 100 years. Something you're not telling me.
My great-grandfather Sozin happened.
Okay.
Started the tradition of hunting dragons for glory. They were the ultimate firebenders. And if you could conquer one, your firebending talents would become legendary, and you'd earn the honorary title, Dragon. The
Oh.
last great dragon was conquered long before I was born. By my uncle.
But I thought your uncle was, I don't know, good?
He had a complicated past.
Yeah.
Family tradition, I guess.
Awesome. Aro is the last Dragon Slayer. Cool. That's very cool. That's a really nice piece of information about the past, I suppose.
It's locked up!
Just fly.
Wait,
Or that'll do, I
celestial
think.
calendar. Just like the fire sages have in their temples. I bet that sunstone opens the door, but only when sunlight hits it at just the right angle. On the solstice.
Monkey feathers! The solstice again? We can't wait here that long.
No, we can't. But we might be able to speed time up. Let's see if we can outsmart the Sunstone.
Clever girl.
Nothing's happening.
Come on.
So
You know, Zuko, I don't care what everyone else says about you. You're pretty smart.
that's cool. Yeah, he is pretty smart. And look out for traps. Hey, look,
Relax. They're just statues.
that looks like those look like a lot like
It says this is something called the Dancing Dragon.
Okay. Oh, hey, look, that's... Oh, that's how you
Over
bend.
here. I want you to dance with me.
What?
Just do it.
Oh, that's an awesome proposition.
Let's follow the steps of the statues. Don't you see? These aren't dance moves. These statues are giving us a lesson. I think this is some kind of sun warrior firebending form.
This better teach us some really good firebending.
Fusion! Oh, yeah. It's
Hey!
dragon egg!
Wait, what exactly is that?
Dragon.
Some kind of mystical gemstone.
It's a dragon.
Don't touch it!
Why not?
Remember what happened out there with those spikes? I'm just very suspicious of giant glowing gems sitting on pedestals.
I want to see a dragon!
It feels almost alive.
It's a dragon egg! I want a baby dragon! Oh,
Oh no, it's another trap!
you don't say.
Ah, I can't pull free. It's like some kind of glue.
Yeah, that's cool.
I can't move! Zuko, do something!
Me? I can't move either.
It stopped.
At least we have air. Maybe if we stay calm, we can figure a way out of this.
That's a cool trap, though. But I'm gonna use that in
You
D&D.
had to pick up the glowing egg, didn't you?
At least I made something happen. If it were up to you, we'd never have made it past the courtyard.
Help!
Who are you yelling to? Nobody's lived here for centuries.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Think about our place in the universe?
Awesome.
Who's down there?
Hey! It's Last of the Sun Warriors, I suppose.
For trying to
Or
take
not.
our sunstone, you must be severely punished.
We didn't come here to take your sunstone. We came here to find the ancient origin of all firebending.
Yeah, right. They are obviously thieves, here to steal Sun Warrior treasures.
Please, I don't normally play this card, but I'm the Avatar. Just hear us out.
Okay.
My name is Zuko, Crown Prince of the Fire Nation. Or at least I used to be. I know my people have distorted the ways of firebending to be fueled by anger and rage. But now I want to learn the true way. The original way. When
Or
I came here, I never imagined a Sun Warrior civilization.
I'm gonna make a, like, I think it could actually still be the original source, still could be like rage and anger, since those are still essential emotions for human beings, but in controlled form rather. Like, you cannot be yourself if you just keep denying the anger and rage inside of you, but rather if you accept it as a part of yourself, you can wholly embrace it and maybe perhaps use it, because, you know, anger releases a lot of adrenaline, you know, that sort of thing. I really think that that might actually still be the key, but
was
let's see.
physically alive. I am truly humbled to be in your presence. Please, teach us.
If you wish to learn the ways of the sun, you must learn them from the masters Ran and Shaw.
Ran and Shaw? There are two of them?
When you present yourselves to them, they will examine you. They'll read your hearts, your souls, and your ancestry. If they deem you worthy, they'll teach you. If they don't,
Okay.
you'll be destroyed.
So they are dragons. So there be dragons, I suppose. At
If
least
you're going
that's what
to
I
see
hope.
the masters, you must bring them a piece of the eternal flame. This fire is the very first one. It was given to man by the dragons. We have kept it going for thousands of years.
I don't believe it.
You will each take a piece of it to the masters to show your commitment to the sacred art of firebending.
Mr. Sun Chief, sir? Yeah, I'm not a firebender yet. Couldn't my friend here carry my fire for me?
No,
No.
this ritual illustrates the essence of Sun Warrior philosophy. You must maintain a constant heat. The flame will go out if you make it too small. Make it too big, and you might lose control.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous. It's like a little heartbeat.
Fire is life, not just destruction. You will take your flames up there. The Cave of the Masters is beneath that rock.
Alright, as much as this is awesome and I really do enjoy this episode, this throws a wrench in my plans. Oh crap, that really just like that really is going to complicate the bending theory I have. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Oh well. Let's hope for the best, I suppose. I mean, it just it merely complicates it.
Hurry up.
I can't. If I walk too fast, my flame will go out.
Your flame's gonna go out because it's too small. You're too timid. Give it more juice.
But what if I can't control it?
You can do it. I know you can. You're a talented kid.
Except the flame didn't grow any larger, so... And that day, Grim's hearth grew 3 times the size.
Facing the judgment of the firebending masters will be very dangerous for you. Your ancestors are directly responsible for the dragon's disappearance. The masters might not be so happy to see you.
I know I wouldn't be.
But once
Of
they
course.
find out I'm the Avatar,
Have you forgotten that you vanished, allowing the Fire Nation to wreak havoc
Yeah.
on the world? The decline of the dragons is your burden too.
So...
we turn back now. We've already learned more about fire than we'd hoped.
No, we're seeing this through to the end. We're gonna meet these masters and find out what's so great about them.
What if they judge us and attack us?
Well, we're the Fire Prince and the Avatar. I think we could take these guys in a fight, whoever they are.
No. No, you couldn't. But like, they are dragons. They are so much dragons. That's an awesome
Bring 'em out.
ritual.
Chanters!
This is a really cool ritual. Right. This stuff actually that sustained fire doesn't go against like the theory I have, so good. That guy looks so he looks so silly. Oh boy. This episode doesn't have that many jokes though. At least so far, but
Those who wish to meet the Masters Ran and Shaw will now present their fire.
And
Sound the call.
dragons. Come on, dragons. Black and a white dragon. Black and white, black and white.
What's happening?
Oh, hey, look at that.
Zuko, my fire went out.
What do you want me to do?
Give me some of yours.
No, just make your own.
I can't.
Get some from one of those warriors. Hurry! Stop cheating off me!
Quit being stingy.
And it goes out. Yeah. And dragons. Oh, it's red. Okay. Red and blue, I suppose. I mean, that'll do. It's less racist.
These are the masters.
Still think we can take them?
Shh! I never said that.
Oh, here it comes. Any moment now. Dinner for the masters.
Quiet, Humgal.
What? Everyone's thinking it.
They are so awesome. That's strange. Like, those.
Zuko, I think we're supposed to do the dragon dance with them.
What? What about this situation makes you think they want us to dance?
Well, I think they want us to do something.
Yeah.
Just try it.
Fine.
Holy shit. Oh boy.
Judgment time.
That's amazing. And now, yeah. Oh my god, that's majestic. And now they are blessed with the energy. Oh, that's so cool.
I understand.
Oh. That's so cool. Oh, that's just amazing.
Your fire was beautiful. I saw so many colors. Colors I've never imagined.
Like firebending harmony.
Yeah.
Yes. They judged you and gave you visions of the meaning of firebending.
I can't believe there are still living dragons. My uncle Iroh said he faced the last dragon and killed it.
So your uncle lied.
Actually, it wasn't a total lie. Iroh was the last outsider to face the Masters. They deemed him worthy and passed the secret on to him as well.
He must have lied to protect them, so no one else would hunt them.
All this time, I thought firebending was destruction. Since I heard Katara, I
Oh,
think it
holy
wasn't.
crap.
But now I know what it really is.
Holy.
And life.
Yeah, it's like the sun, but inside of you. Do you guys realize this?
Well, our civilization is called the Sun Warriors. So yeah.
That's why my firebending was so weak before. Because for so many years, hunting you was my drive. It was my purpose. So when I joined you, I lost sight of my inner fire. But now, I have a new drive. I have to help you defeat my father and restore balance to the world.
And now, green fire. That's so.
Now that you have learned the secrets, and you know about our tribe's existence, we have no choice but to imprison you here forever.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
uh.
But seriously, don't tell anyone.
Okay,
Technique
that's
the
the
dragon
Avatar.
showed us. Zuko and I will be unstoppable.
Yeah, that's a great dance you two learned there. It's not a dance. It's a firebending form. We'll just tap dance our way to victory over the Fire Lord. It's a sacred form that happens to be thousands of years old.
Oh yeah? What's your little form called?
The dancing dragon.
Oh my! Oh, we got dragons. Oh, oh my! Oh, that was just freaking amazing. I'm very glad. Oh, this is just I'm just like tearing up. That was actually really nice. I really like this episode. But there's something inside of me that says I shouldn't like this episode. But that's, I don't know. I don't know. There's something, I don't know. I want to be happy about this episode, but there's this nagging feeling inside of me that says there are a lot of things here to nitpick. Oh, could I just for once skip this? I don't want to go into detail. This was just amazing. Why do I have to be an ass? I'm just a donkey. So yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about this. This was amazing. I really liked this episode. It was really beautiful and symbolic, and it had a lot of like influences from various different cultures, right? Mainly from the, if I'm not mistaken, the whole Sun Warriors is actually an Aztec culture thing, and that's what they very much reminded me of that, if I remember correctly. If I am mistaken, you know, correct me in the comments, I suppose. So I really do like that whole aspect. I wonder though what that egg was like. It was ultimately pointless. It's just an artifact. I bet it was still a dragon egg, but I wonder what happened to it. I mean, probably they just left it there, but I really think it's a dragon egg. Okay, let's take again the easiest ones first. The last revelation that Iroh was that learned the secret of fire. That was very simple. I mean, that's a very nice gesture, and it's really something I really did like a lot. Then this whole concept that fire is life, it makes a lot of sense, and it has been passed down in many religions, and it does make sense since fire is both destructive and also protective. It's the creator, and it has the essence of life in it, which is the flame inside of it, and it has really been the guardian of life for centuries, since the beginning of man, when the first fire was lit. It has been the protector of mankind, and that's really something I do like. Now on the firebending theory though, it does make sense that even though it does even fit into that really well, which is surprising. Like, not to go into too much detail here, but basically the whole bending is just maybe I'm not gonna go into detail. It's gonna be a lot of explanation. Simply put, chakra is real. You actually have electricity in your body that you can actually use, and technically speaking, you can actually channel that out of your hands. And since humans actually have a huge natural voltage inside of them, but it's spread across various different parts, it's not such a huge, but technically speaking, you could shoot lightning out of your hands, and that would be a lot easier than bending fire. Although, with that electricity, you could actually set off a very simple reaction in the air, which is actually causing the fire, and that's how you could actually do that, and that's how you could sustain the fire inside of there, just feeding it electricity to keep it warm and going, or to keep the reaction going on. Yeah, that's how I think, and it also does make a lot of sense there. Also, this is what I thought about, like, when we first saw, like, that wine bending, and I got this idea that you could technically speaking use fire bending to actually bend like the nerve system of human to actually, because of like using the electricity, you could control human with that. Also, it's actually very easy to, since electricity is basically plasma, or lightning is plasma rather, you could actually just shoot lasers out of your hands. That'd be cool. I bet not in this series, but that'd be cool. I won't go into in more detail about that, but yeah, basically that's freaking amazing. I really did enjoy this episode. It's also very cool that we got to see more dragons, or dragons in real life. The whole dragon dance of the dragon, or the dancing dragon, it's a really cool, like, dragons have been a symbolic creature for centuries as well. Yeah, centuries, but not millennia though. Like, fire has been a symbol for millennia, but many millennia, but dragons on the other hand are a more recent invention. But yeah, I really did like the dragons. They are very cool, and they have taken very many inspirations from many of the Asian dragons. They are so cool. Then that last revelation when they breathed that fire into or around them, and it showed the the colorful hue of fire. That's also like really cool thing, because actually fire can create many different, it can technically speaking create every color, and there's a way to create black fire that I don't currently remember, but I know it's possible. So that's actually very cool. It'd be really cool to see like black fire though. Black flame. Dark Souls. Yeah. Oh, it's just so awesome. It's so cool. This episode was really cool. But I feel like there's something here that's not right. Like, now that I think about it, there were like many jokes here, but I just feel like there's something like missing. Like, not that much happened? Maybe? I don't know. I just feel like there's something wrong, but I can't really put my finger on it. Maybe the pacing was off? It doesn't really feel like that though. It wasn't too slow either. And it had a lot of purpose. Oh, it didn't have action. Go figure. It didn't have any action. Okay. Whatever. Then let's speak about the let's go over this scene by scene. I really don't want to nitpick this episode though. I really want to keep this in my heart. I mean, this definitely won't spoil it though. Okay, so the first scene we got to see like that Zuko actually cannot firebend that well anymore, or mostly. That's a very interesting revelation. It does make sense in context and out of context as well, considering that he changed side, and yeah, that's definitely and they even called out that reason there. So that makes a lot of sense in this very beginning. So I really did like this whole like reasoning that they had to go look for firebending masters, like, and now Zuko is actually again capable of it, and this is so now he can actually teach Aang properly, and maybe some other techniques. Maybe he'll teach the electricity redirection, lightning redirection, possibly. I mean, that would be very useful, and Aang could very easily do that. This was very cool that we got to see more of Toph's background with the badger moles, because I really, oh my god, like, Toph looks so cute as a child, and this is a very cool, like, we really transition from here. She looks so cute, and we transition to her here. I freaking just love Toph. She's really cool. I do like her. I do really like her. Okay, this doesn't. There they called out like the fact that Zuko changed, or Zuko himself said that because he changed sides. So that's very cool that they actually really knew the reason. I like that quite a bit. So then this whole temple scene, it was okay, I guess. showed us again that Zuko is very clever, and like Zuko is by no means is he a slouch. And also I don't know, Zuko still feels like a natural, I should say. Like, he feels like he's not forcing himself to be nice. That's really something quite magnificent, that Zuko still feels like himself. It's been a gradual change, but it's not an overt change like in that one episode. I really do like that aspect. And then this whole dancing thing was really a cool build up to the end. And I still wonder about that egg though. I really hope that it will have some purpose in the end, but whatever. Possibly not. Also, this was cool. I'm gonna use that trap in D&D. And the revelation of the Sun Warriors is also very cool one. So yeah. And then this whole trial is also a very significant one. Although it's mostly just a symbolic one, that they were able to carry the fire and concentrate for that while. So it didn't really have all that much purpose. I do wonder about that eternal flame though, like how does it burn, but that's not important right now. Yeah. And then this final scene was just so high, or second to final scene, was so amazingly just well put. Oh my god, dude, you look bad. It was really cool. I really did like this a lot. And just the dragons are so cool. So hype. I know like, oh wow, that's a very cool reflection of Aang's eyes. Oh, that's such an amazing scene. Oh, yeah, that reflection there, that's really cool. Now, here is a scene I really want to capture. So yeah, as you can see from the title, I really dig this scene though. That looks cool. That looks really cool. Yeah, this final scene is, in my opinion, a very good one. I really like this in just about every aspect. And then they just return to the group, and it is a funny joke at the end, and it all feels Avatar again, and it's awesome. I have no further things to say about that, or there are no further scenes to talk about. So, final thoughts about the episode. Oh wow, this is probably again a really long, over 40 minutes, I guess. Close to 50, possibly. Oh man. Well, one of the comments was completely right. I really did like this episode because I love dragons. Even though it's such a cliche, that doesn't matter to me. The dragons are still freaking awesome. I really do like them, and they are handled so well here. Oh, that's amazing. I really did enjoy this in so many aspects. Even though it didn't have any action in it, that really makes it so good for me, because as I have stated multiple times before, that I don't really prefer action, and I prefer these kinds of episodes where it's more of the story development, character development, and world development, or world building rather. And it really is so well done. Oh man, this really caters to me perfectly. But how about you then? What do you feel about this episode? Is there something wrong with it? I mean, there is definitely something wrong with it. I just can't put my finger on it currently. So, whatever you spot that is wrong, please, by all means, do tell your opinions. I mean, it can be a slow burn, definitely, and not that much actually happened, but it's good enough for me. But is it good enough for you? I really want to hear, like, why some people would not enjoy this episode in particular, because I really think that people might not enjoy this episode. I really do keep saying that. I should have made a counter gag about this. Oh well. So, yeah, I really did enjoy this episode. Really, in so many ways. It's a perfect episode for me. So, as per usual, I thank you all very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Ganmu out.